Welcome to Rauta, I am Jerry, and this time we have a black metal release from Belgium, a solo project with a debut album. This is called Bloedmaan, which is like Bloedmaan. No, I kid you not, it's actually Blood Moon by Dutch. Anyway, in Dutch, let's take a look at the band's or project's Bandcamp site, Metal site before we go on. Now, first of all, you think, okay, this must be a pretty interesting one-man band, 2022 onwards, blah, blah, blah. Then you click out the members list and figure out, okay, the same guys in Ars Beneficium and Anzat already doing black metal. So why on earth would he need a third black metal band? Because, I mean, it's not like some of the bands are like really lo-fi, some are symphonic, and some are different. I don't know, maybe these are leftover riffs from those other bands. To be honest, I don't know, and I don't really care the reason, but here it is, Castle Inside the Eclipse 2023 release. So a few months ago already been out. Okay, let's take a look. This beautiful digipack is, I think, made with like kind of acrylic or oil painting. I get to see the bigger version and it looks fantastic. It looks really good on the digipack as well. Released Immortal First Productions, who happens to be in the same band with Ars Beneficium as the main guy, so maybe there's a little friendship going on. This lasts for some 28 minutes and seconds, and as such features only 5 tracks. Some are lengthier, some are on the middle of the path, so nothing out of ordinary in this sense. There you have, of course, the CD with the kind of cross symbol, a kind of a, I don't know, makes me think of flowers and petals, and then the booklet. Seems like there's a poster, I'm guessing. Yes, a miniature poster. How cute. This is a cute addition. I never say no to bonus material such as this. And of course, with the booklet comes stuff like the lyrics and even more so cool imagery. Don't get me wrong, I really like this design. This is not me being sarcastic or anything, because I was guessing someone is thinking I'm doing it right now. Now, musically, this 28 minutes of an album is a peculiar one. First of all, it starts really nicely with really nice melodies. When I say really nice melodies, I really mean it once again. They are catchy as hell, and I'm already thinking, okay, this could be really good album. Let's say this one. The first part of the album here is really strong, and it's kind of giving you the impression that this really could have been one of the better ones of late 2023. Towards the end the album starts to go on a slight decline. By the time you're finished, you're not disappointed so much, except that the first parts are so much better. And that is, of course, a slight disappointment. Is it big enough to just call the album mediocrity? Of course it is not that bad. I mean, thing here is, this is definitely the good side of things, but if only the whole album would be as good as to say first couple of tracks, I would be really like, yes, this is really good. But there are a couple of downsides, couple of bumps on the road which I want to address to make my point here. And now, while the songwriting is between good or almost really good and something that is quite okay, I must say there are a couple of weaker points that a little bit take points out of the whole thing. A couple of these things are vocals. They are not bad, but they are really mediocre, and then they're mixed in a way that makes me feel they're a little bit powerless. Also, it feels like there's a little bit of effect in play, but not sure. Doesn't really matter whatever is the reason. I'm saying this. They could be a lot more powerful, a lot more fierce, a lot more grim. Then again, I'm really demanding when I go for black metal. These are over here very mediocre one. Having a vocalist friend by this guy in another band, I mean, why not ask them? Is it about being ego trip or their lack of interest? One could not know, but I'm just thinking maybe there could have been a better vocalist. Like I said, it's not bad, but it's very mediocre when there's so many better vocalists out there. The second thing, and this one is bigger, is the production. It sounds like a typical demo. It's more like the drums are okay, but when it comes to the song, the guitar sound, I mean, it's almost like this is too much buzzing sound, especially for this highly melodic black metal, which really would benefit of crystal clear, crispy guitar sound. The kind of a I don't know, think of dissection, where it's beautiful and cold and grim at the same time. Now, when you go more towards the lo-fi or raspier, say, not that polished production, even to a level of, say, Burzum sound, which is great for Burzum, or Dark Throne sound, which is great for Dark Throne, then it gets on the slippery slope. And mind you, this is not lo-fi or raw. This is just powerless. It's almost like as if one was unable to find perfect setting for the guitar sound. Mind you, I may be too much talking about this guitar sound versus the overall feeling, but I'm just saying it feels like this is some kind of a demo track thing, which is then again released on an album where it actually should have gone through a new recording process with way more powerful sound. For me, it a little bit ruins the feeling because it's not just fitting. Maybe it's just my pair of ears. I mean, I love raw black metal. I love when it really fierce, bestial, ugly, cavernous, what have you, dungeon-like. But this is not where it goes perfectly. There are a bunch of bands from various genres and various styles where just you get the feeling like this production could be really, really good for a lot of other bands, but not this one. And this is one of these. So I'm saying this kind of makes the whole feeling a little bit diluted. But like I said, that's only the part of the thing, because towards the end of the album where the songs get lengthier and the melodies are not that as catchy, it starts to lose its momentum. Like I said, if the whole album was as good as the first track, which is very, very catchy and really good in the terms of fast-paced melodic black metal, this could really be a winner here. Now it's like half a winner. Like basically really good and all, but then again a couple of pointers like nah. So for me so far this seems to be paled by Ansad and Ars Beneficium in terms of songwriting and the overall feeling. But that's just me saying it. If you disagree, fine, don't get mad at me for disagreeing a little bit here. So definitely worth taking a look if you're into world of melodic black metal, and if not, this has nothing to offer you. Now off you go, check out the links provided for your listening pleasure, and I hope you enjoy it. Take care.